I can only turn. Oh God. I look like ass. I didn't just wake up, but. Oh my God. So. Here, I'm gonna invite Haiti. See if she's around. I'm just blown away by Ryan going live. I don't know if you guys watched it. It's maddening. It is so. I thought I hated Gypsy Rose because you know what she did and what she's said and what she's done. Her and Ryan need to get back together because those two were made for each other. Those two were made for each other. Come on. No, I don't want to. I don't want. I'm not Ryan. I don't want to battle just random people. No. Can't you see him doing something here? I'm talking about a somewhat sensitive issue here. Sorry. Oh my God. I don't know if this is a good idea. My head hurts. Because I had to listen to stupid Ryan go on live. I don't know why I watched that. He is the dumbest MFer I have ever seen in my life. Oh, hello. Hey, waiting list. Thank you. I mean, how does he not get it? How I thought maybe he would have taken this time to reflect, be like, okay, what am I doing wrong? Why are people not? Oh, thank you for the follow. Why are people not? Sorry, guys. I'm looking at my work email because I'm going in a little bit, like 2 hours. I have a lot to do today at work too. Hang on, I gotta pee. Let me see. What is this? I don't get what that is. What the hell is all of this? Anyway, yeah, I'm not really sharing this or hyping this. If it happens, it happens. But oh my dear Lord, I cannot believe that Ryan went live last night and learned absolutely zero. Zero. In fact, I feel like he's gone back. Hang on. I'm gonna pee, as always. Oh my God. Oh, my glutes hurt, which is a good thing. Nicole? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, what are you doing? I'm on live. What are you doing? Oh, that, can I close it and take it? Yes, yes. Okay, yes. Okay, we're done. What did you win? 11. 11. Oh my God. Hey, Haiti. Oh my God, Haiti. I just saw your post about Gypsy, posting Aurora as a shield, and also to say, look, I see her sometimes. I don't know where Ken was, and I don't know why she was at her parents' house. But oh, you still have another one? Yeah, I watch your stuff. I don't want to go to her page and give her the view, but I do. It's like I need one person to do that. So sometimes I take it for the team. Haiti takes it for the team. Somebody will take it for the team. So hold on. Sorry, it's been like Grand Central Station in my house today. My God. Oh, you made like a shield? But what really is grinding my gears this morning is Ryan. So, I mean, just when you don't think he could get worse, just when you don't think he could get worse, he doesn't freaking get it. He doesn't get it. And I thought maybe he would have taken this time to reflect a little bit and, realize, okay, a lot of people are angry at me. What am I doing wrong? I got to figure this out. No, he's still blaming everybody else. In fact, he even said he was wiretapped. And he was battling an African American man. I would, love to see I'm sure people got to him. Because these people want to remain, it's again, people who want to remain willfully ignorant. There was a woman who made a post, or no, there was somebody who wrote a post saying about how to unfollow Ryan and to report him and all this other stuff. And this woman, why? He's a nice guy. And people were like, yes, he said he was wiretapped. He still thinks what happened was illegal. Yeah, he said he was wiretapped. Again, there was a woman who was like, wow, he's really nice. And people were saying, no, he's said some really horrible things. She said, well, I don't believe everything I hear on social media. And I had to finally say something. I went, if you have a stance of I don't believe everything I hear on social media, then you got to do research. You have to do research. You don't know what he just said. You just message and sent clips to her, the girl or the guy, because the guy needs to know too, because he was a man of color. He doesn't want to be, these people don't, guys, we're haters. No, we do not want him. Oh, good job. Just being me. We want him gone. We want him off. Not because we're haters, but because of the person that he is. And that is a heinous, nasty, disgusting person who should not be making money on this platform. At all. Or also, you guys, Cameo. I don't know how he's still getting cameos. Yeah, he hates everybody. I love everybody. No, you don't. No. Oh my God. He is so disgusting. I couldn't even listen to it. Another release call where the entire time he's just going, Yep, and he's learned not one damn. Well, I don't know why I can't. They filtered your comment. I don't know why I can't unfilter it. against certain races, a lot of people. He hated the kids he was teaching. He hated them. I mean, we've got that. You know, he couldn't have been more clear. He called him stupid. My favorite thing that he calls him, it's not my favorite thing, but he calls them sea suckers. Cocksuckers. Yeah. Stupid, the R word, idiot, sea sucker. And then also he has to always mention their race. He was talking about, first of all, he was talking about a larger student of his, a girl, who was eating so much. Ryan, shut up. Okay? We see you. Again, he's so fucking, we see you. We see you. Anybody can come up if they feel like talking. And of course, the girl happened to be African American. And of course, you know, he was like, oh, this big black girl. It's like, do you have to, what difference does it make? First of all, you shouldn't be talking about her anyway, because we see you, Ryan. My favorite is always, I can't eat that much because I got the stomach pain. Well, dude, what's going on then? Why are you so fucking fat? You can't eat that much. I can't eat that much because I, oh, shut the fuck up. But he was, I mean, it was such a disgusting display of someone who has learned nothing. Nothing. Again, I thought he went away to possibly, you know, reflect, learn, grow. But no, he went away to see if things will die down. You know, because a lot of things just people forget and go away. No one's forgetting this, Ryan. This is not something that people will just go, oh, you know, it's like a scandal for 24 hours and then it's gone. That happens all the time in this community. We know that. You know, oh my God, that's a big thing. Oh my God. And then next day, no one remembers because something else happens. Oh, thank you for sharing, Haiti. No, this isn't one of those things, Ryan. It's not one of those things. Let me turn this up.
Hey,
Hey!
what's up?
Oh my God. I got a four. I mean, I fell asleep.
His
Sorry, go ahead.
no, I was gonna say his that was vile last night, and I think the reason why, and this is just my theory, it's coming up on the end of the month, rent is due, he's broke as hell, and people were gifting big last night.
I know. Who are these people? And do you also notice he got a ton of new jerseys? He's spending money
Yep,
on buying jerseys.
yep.
Wait,
And
really?
I don't know if this is true or not, but I saw a while back that he was delivering for Domino's, and I heard
What?
yesterday that
Job.
he lost that job.
Oh, good.
Wait,
So
is that a fact though? Was he really doing that?
I just heard that someone had it posted. I have no evidence
Don't
that
know
it's
that. Yeah,
true.
no,
Yeah.
So
but at the
again,
same,
just a rumor.
yeah, and listen, if he's delivering for Domino's, at least that's like an honest day's work. At least that's honest work. You know,
Yeah.
I don't have I don't job shame at all. I do what he's doing is shameful.
I just think that last night that he's going to be going live for the next couple of nights
That
because his rent is due. He reduces cameos down to $25
Oh,
each.
wait, speaking of cameos, you see Gypsy's cameo, the lowest price is $99.
I know.
$99 for the lowest. Girl, come on.
Again, guys, and I'm not like I don't love reporting people, but report her cameo to cameo. You can report a user, report Ryan's. You know, she should not be again. Violent criminals should not be making money on
Yeah,
cameo.
totally.
PDF files who are also racist, ableists, everything else shouldn't be making money on cameo or here. It's just
Yeah.
it is what it is. It is what it is. Oh God,
Hey,
I,
I got that tattooed on my shoulder.
you do? Oh
I
no.
do. It's my
Even
favorite
even
saying. It
the
is what it is.
hairstylist Ashley wrote in her post, "It is what it is," and I thought that was so funny.
I know. I cringed when I saw it.
Yeah.
But
It's
so
dry.
And there's
what I've done is I've emailed like TMZ clips. They all of these
Want to
media
hear noise in
outlets
the
that
background? As
did the
background noise?
apology.
I don't think she's gonna come up.
They don't like to talk badly about Gypsy though. I don't know why.
I know,
I
it's weird.
know.
Even though Harvey Levin cannot stand her. I mean, we saw them say they didn't like her.
I know. I know.
I don't get it.
And yesterday when TMZ was live, I went in the chat and because they were talking about something else. Oh, they were talking about another case that's going on. And I like 4 or 5 times made comments about Gypsy and it was just ignored.
Of course.
Of course. I
But
mean,
like,
how could they not get rid of poor Sandra? Sandra?
Yeah, I think you have background noise, Sandra.
Well, I don't think she knows she's up here. I'm trying to drop her, but I'm having a hard time.
If I was a mod, I would mute her, but
Oh, there we go. Okay, we got it. Okay, good.
yeah, like I've emailed a bunch of people like People Magazine, TMZ, TikTok Legal about all of them and nothing is being done.
Nope. This is what drives me crazy. I'm one of those people. We're all born with things. We're all born with a sense of justice. Now, nurture versus nature kind of, sees how that winds up as an adult. I am so sick of seeing people getting away with bullshit and getting rewarded for it.
I feel like honestly, I feel like people with like that are supposed to get bad karma, like the worst people, I feel like get treated the best in life, and I don't understand. Like it makes me not believe in karma.
I'm gonna say it, Trump.
Exactly.
Why the hell? What the hell is going on with Trump has done everything wrong his entire life.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a good example. Exactly.
Sorry.
Wait, speaking of, I don't want to talk politics, but did you hear what the president of well, I don't know, whatever of Canada said? Not president, but you know what I mean. It was so funny. I won't even go into it, but you should look it up. It's fucking hilarious about Trump. He said that he said that his big toe has more brains than Trump does.
It was all over the news here
It was
last
so fucking funny. So fucking funny.
But that whole idea of these people who are just heinous individuals getting away with, the rest of us are trying to do good, right? We try to do our best every day, and we might screw up here and there, but then if recognize it, we understand it, and then we move forward and make the amends that we need to make. But what is going on? I just don't understand. Is it just, and my whole thing is, you can gaslight some of the people some of the time, but not all the people all the time.
Yeah, totally.
Agreed.
And he's doing that. He said, I didn't say, well, my favorite, I said what I said in private to my wife. So what? You thought it was private. You thought it was private.
Wasn't private. It reminds you every fucking 5 minutes that you're being recorded, and it's not private. She's in a room with like 100 other women. Like, it's not private.
Well, that's the thing. And he kept saying, first of all, and you know how he's reminded every 5 minutes, but he said that was supposed to be used for, prison breaks or something. That's why they monitored them, not for reasons like this.
He's an idiot. That's not true.
No, sorry. What is going on? Hold on.
That's not true. He's an idiot. I mean, sure, that could be a reason, but that's not the reason. His ignorance annoys me.
I'm sorry. It's Grand Central Station in my house today. Like, I can't.
It's okay.
Every 2 seconds, somebody's coming through my door. It's like, hello. No, it's. And by the way, again, Ryan, what you say in private is who you really are.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Why does he think that these were private conversations? And he also somehow only heard him say that one thing about the kid, and we didn't hear him like yelling and screaming that that's not what happened. We heard that, Ryan.
Yeah.
Stop telling us we didn't hear what we heard.
And he said he's apologized so many times, but your apology means absolutely fucking nothing if you're gonna also say like, oh, like, I'm sorry I said that, but it was a private. Like, no, there's no but. Like,
No, he's saying, I'm sorry I was caught.
Exactly.
Same with Gypsy. It's that, damn, well, whoops, sorry. Anyway, moving on. And he doesn't even move on. It would be a smarter thing for him to just stop talking about it. But no, he spent the entire time telling the people he was battling what was poor me. Wah, wah, wah.
Oh, I didn't actually watch it. I only saw the little
Oh,
bit that Keith streamed. So I only saw a tiny bit of it. But yeah,
well, Linnell has the whole thing.
of course, yeah, she always does.
Yeah, we
She
listened to some of it in Cooks's live, and Cooks actually on another device went and messaged the other two people that he was battling.
I hope they see them. I don't know. Pirate Bev, I hope they
Hey, Bev.
see them and they don't ignore them.
No, when the little bit that I saw, he was like streaming with some woman, I don't know who it is, and she was saying that she was gonna follow him back and that she was getting a bunch of hate right then from people in her chat, and she was just gonna ignore it. Like, girl, do your research on who you're talking to.
Right. She turned
That's
off
the
her comment.
one. That's the one. Yeah, they had their comments off. They were turning them on and off. But that's the girl that I messaged this morning and sent like 6 clips
Oh, good. I hope she
to,
actually watches them.
and the
Yeah.
guy that he was battling as well.
Oh,
Good.
yeah. And because that was a gentleman of color, too. So
Yes.
he should
Yeah.
probably
I
know.
mean, yeah, if all his actual
But
friends that battled him for months and months and months walk away from him, then no one should walk to him. Like, come on.
Exactly, and they need to know that you have to understand. He had like a scheduled battle with these people. And they are done. They're
Yeah,
like
good. Thank God.
the
Good.
racism for whatever reason they were kind of okay with, but then as you know, when the kids stuff came up, they're like, okay, we can't participate. This is
Yeah.
what happened. He cannot. He cannot make money on this app. I mean, even just going live, he will make money. He's lost how many followers? I think he's
I
lost like
think the last I
30,000.
heard it was 20,000, but I'm not counting. Someone else told me that.
It dropped. Every time I check, it's dropped.
Yeah.
Every time I checked, it's dropped. But that needs to keep happening. And again, these people remain willfully ignorant. I was saying, I don't know if you heard Haiti, but there was a woman, I don't know whose post it was on, who, people were saying to, cancel Ryan. And she's like, why? He's so. And people were like, no, he's not.
Wait, what'd she say?
She said a woman posted, about Ryan being horrible. We have to cancel him. And some woman posted, why? He's a nice guy. Well,
He might come across as a nice guy, but he's not. End of.
Yeah, people were trying. Okay.
no, go ahead, Nicole.
No, people were trying to tell her. And then at one point she just said, well, I don't believe everything I hear on social media. Okay, if that's going to be your stance, that you don't believe everything you hear on social media, you don't just go, okay, I don't believe it, and then that's it. You do your research.
Yeah.
You do research and you find out what's going on here. Why is this happening? Not just like you're remaining willfully ignorant. If you're like, I don't care. I don't listen to social media rumor. And that's what I came in and told her that. I'm like, you don't know what he said. He used the N word, the R word. He did schmexual things in front of children. Okay. It's not social media gossip. It's true.
Yeah.
And if you're going to have that stance of, I don't believe anything I hear on social media, then do your fucking research. Don't just remain ignorant because, I don't mind them. I'm not going to, and that's again what these people who don't understand, who don't really know who he is, who starts to battle him. They're like, people are just haters. I don't care what happened. Blah, blah, blah. And that's what the Crystal and Dustin were at first. They're like, whatever people, and then they learned.
Yeah, I checked Ryan's social blade right now. It says he lost 20,000 in the last 14 days. Yesterday, he lost 400. The day before that, 1,100. The day before that, 1,000. The day before that, 1,200. The day before that, 1,800. The day before that, 2,500. The day before that, 2,700. Just keeps going like that.
Gotta keep going down though. But 400, that makes me nervous. It needs to keep.
Yeah, yesterday was 400, which is the lowest it's been in the 2 weeks. So yeah, that's a big drop from 1,100 to 400. Yeah.
Haiti, think about that for a second. So when those calls, the days that those really important calls came out is the days that he lost the most.
Yeah.
followers.
Yeah. The most it looks like he lost in a day was 2,900, so almost 3,000.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
But
he's at 50. He's at, well, he has over, I didn't realize he had over 1 million. Oh, no, that's likes. No, that's likes. Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's 800 and something thousand.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michaela Noriega has 1 billion likes, over 1 billion likes, which likes count. It's you have to more likes than
Yeah.
the more TikTok is like, oh, people like you.
Yeah. Oh,
So you can
video. So he must have deleted a video because he had 101 the other day, and now it's down to 100. So he must have deleted a video.
Well, also, Dum Dum he should take this comments off of every post because, I mean, people are just finding posts that where the comments are still open and comment.
Yeah.
But dude, you can't run from that. You
Let's
can't.
see. Yeah, it
Well, he
says
could run.
daily average. He loses 697 followers a day on average. Weekly average 1.3 thousand loss.
Wow. It needs to be higher. It needs to be higher
Yeah.
than that. Everybody should stop following. And yeah, some people probably followed him and forgot because I follow a ton of people who never show up on my
Oh
FYP.
yes, a lot of
Me
times,
too.
sometimes I'll see someone's live and I'll be like, "Who is that?" And I'll go look and
Right?
I'm like, "Why am I even following this person? Like, who is this? Like,
Exactly.
it has nothing to do with
Yeah.
anything." And then I unfollow them.
Exactly. So I think a lot that might happen for a lot of people. They might have
Yeah,
followed initially and then just forgot and don't even or they haven't kept up with all the they haven't kept up with anything, so
yeah,
they just don't know. They probably aren't people who go into his room and gift him. They're just people who just followed him because he was jilted by Gypsy Rose and he was on TV. Um,
yeah,
and they don't know they don't know it's gone down. And just his absolute lack of any kind of accountability is so deranged. Like he's a child between the wrestling stuff and the jerseys and the messy apartment. It's like, bro, I cannot believe somebody hasn't beaten the block off him yet. I mean, he is the most punchable guy. Like,
maybe because he's such a big guy. I don't know.
who cares? It doesn't. Okay. So a guy I work with, is a MMA. He's a amateur MMA fighter, and he's 6'4" and like 300. He when he was at 185, he sparred with a guy who was 135, and that guy kicked his ass.
Yeah,
Why? Because it was like Bruce Lee. He kicked him really hard in the kidneys. And he was able to slide in there and it just dropped him. He was like that we're like, it doesn't, size doesn't really matter.
It
And
does.
yeah.
that's the thing. Ryan's not beating anybody up. Ryan's never had a fight in his life. Unless
I
I'm,
would. I'm curious to know what his family thinks.
well, first of all, you got to look at his brother too. His brother's a POS too.
Yeah.
So like, what is his mother? Like, are they,
Oh yeah.
I mean, they raised him. Again, I don't care how old I am. I'm 51 years old. If I was acting like this and this was coming out about me, my parents would be like, we don't care how old you are. You're embarrassing
Mine
us,
too.
you're embarrassing yourself. And, if you need help financially, we'll do it, but just get the fuck offline and really do better in your life.
Well, I
Yeah.
feel if I was in that situation and my parents were still here, they'd be like, "We'll help you, but you
But
need to get offline. You need to stop engaging. You need to figure this shit out. Go get some serious therapy."
an intervention. It's like if somebody had a rug or alcohol problem, you need to say, I will be here for you if you want to get help, if you want to help yourself. Because God helps those who help themselves.
Yeah.
And if you're out here just floating around saying, I did nothing wrong, I did nothing wrong, I did nothing wrong, then I can't help you. And you're gonna have to figure this out on your own. But
But
I
I
will
mean,
be good.
that's like dipshit
Yeah,
story.
thing. It's
You
not
know,
the thing.
it's the same thing. She, she's technically, she's not using her actual TikTok account just enough to keep it alive every, 28 days. She
Right.
reactivates it. But she's trolling here on multiple backup accounts.
I'm sure. She always does that. And by the way, and her friends who, she doesn't have friends. She has people she manipulates. And the people she manipulates are usually very vulnerable. And no one is telling, I mean, I'm just thinking if I had a friend who had this had come out about, and I'd either separate from them, or if I really truly cared about, I would say, listen, first of all, get offline. You can't. I understand that's kind of how you make money, but not right now. Okay. You
100%.
you need to humble yourself. Let's get, again, there's a book called How to Be Anti-Racist, and it also comes with a workbook, which I think is great. There's 5 steps, and let's work on that. Like, let's work on that. Let's actually work on, because you can't just say, I've learned, I've grown. No.
Yeah.
It's only been a couple years since said those things. So you have to start actually putting in the work, and that is not posting about an incident that happened at LSU. That is
Yeah,
not
no, that was just annoying, honestly.
service,
Yeah, it
That was
and
just
was.
doing it.
stupid.
And you wouldn't have posted it if what hadn't happened happened.
Exactly, exactly.
And if
Right,
she
but
was,
It would be like teaching yourself not to like say like you like
Okay, honey.
milkshakes. I love milkshakes. And like
right.
training yourself not to like milkshakes because you've loved them so long.
Listen, yeah. I mean, when I was drinking too much after my husband passed away, it was this like, listen, if you are, it wasn't even like, we can't help you if you don't get help. It's like, no, you're getting help. You're getting help, and bottom line is you have to want to. You have to want to get help. You have to want to change. And what happens, yeah, change is possible. But she thinks she's fine. She thinks, whoops, sorry. I
Or any
slipped once.
behavior, like maybe not milkshakes was a good example, but like
But no, I
any
understand.
unwanted behavior.
How do
well,
you
and the thing,
go ahead.
sorry, Nicole, I keep cutting you
Oh
off.
no. Oh, no. I cut everybody else. Go for it.
So, the thing is that she's out there, all of this is coming out, and yet she's going and getting, Botox and, this summer glam up and hair extensions. Like, girl, like, seriously, it's not gonna, first of all, it all looks horrible. But
Find you friendly.
anyway, besides that, it's not, it's not giving the vibe that she's
Right.
working on herself.
No.
It's I'm going to try to cover myself up and make myself look better on the outside.
That's what she's obsessed with. She's obsessed with her outward appearance. She doesn't give a she thinks she's fine. She's like everybody else who's a little crazy, who's like they need to change their behavior, but they think they're fine. You're not. If the
She's
board,
trying to keep up with like the A-list people,
Yeah,
and she's not an
yeah,
A-lister.
she
no.
came out with her Kardashian hopes and dreams and wound up with her Dreamer and Sheena reality. Okay, I
I
mean,
love
really.
that.
Yeah, I'm sorry, that's your reality, Gypsy. Look who you thought you were going to be hanging with, and look who you are. All right. She's embarrassed by that. But the thing is, they won't say no to her. Because they're afraid she won't be the friend anymore because they're desperate to be paid attention to. So if they actually get real with her, they're like, oh, we might lose her as a friend. And they probably would because she's not going to listen.
And the fact of the matter is, and I don't want to be cruel here, is that money train is going to dry up. I think it's dwindling anyways, and
Oh,
she's
big
It was
time.
wasting her
never, it was
money.
never, it was never lucrative to begin with. She
Well,
got money from Lifetime and a lame book deal. There was never a lot to begin with.
Point.
I mean, I always point out the John and Kate plus 8, the Goslings. She had how many books? She wrote like 1 million books. They were on
They're
for
all broke now, yeah.
they were on for like what 10 years. They were on forever. Yeah, they moved into this like huge mansion, and yeah, no, Kate had to go back to nursing. But at least she had something she could fall back on. I
Yeah,
mean,
thank God.
she had to go back to nursing. And yeah, none of them really have any money anymore. So I think the kids have some kind of trust, but at the same time, if it happens to big people who have an actual success in this and you couldn't succeed in it because you're so goddamn boring and vile and
Well,
gross.
let's put it this way: she never made $1 million ever. She never even came close to making $1 million. Like I know they say her net worth is 3 million, but net worth and what you actually have are very different things. She never made $1 million.
No.
No,
She probably made like 750, like tops.
but that can go. And you have a child. Children are very expensive.
Yeah,
Children it takes over $1 million, and might be over that now to raise a kid.
I should add
So
up everything that she made and
And
figure
every
out how
year
much she
they
made in
get
total.
older, they get more expensive.
they have more activities, more things they have to do. They
Well,
keep
she's
growing
not
up
going to be paying for
clothes.
all of that. Ken is.
Yeah, but we know Ken isn't exactly the most hireable guy in the world.
He
Yeah.
Um,
just lost his job, apparently.
really? Do we know that for sure?
I've heard people say it in various lives.
He just
Again,
what?
Lost his
apparently he just lost his job.
Oh, I don't believe. I don't until like that's like a fact. I don't
Right.
believe people just saying it.
I
Right.
know,
Because
and that's the
he
thing.
lost
I
his
just
job
heard
all
it
the
from
time.
God. Yeah.
He's known for losing jobs. Like when he said, did you hear the call where he was telling Gypsy he got fired? She was like, why? He was like, well, because I was bleeding. I don't know why his face was bleeding, but his face was bleeding. And he kind of was like, oh my God, I'm bleeding. I have to go. And they were like, okay. And then I guess when he came in the next day, they're like, yeah, you left yesterday, so you're fired. I'm like,
What? No, I didn't hear that. That's
Yeah.
crazy. He left because his face was bleeding. Like what?
why was his face bleeding? A and B. I mean, honestly, if that was
And you're
true,
gonna leave work because of that? Like, because you got a
well,
cut?
but listen, if it was so bad, I mean, you don't, no, they have to let you go home. I mean, they don't want somebody bleeding at a bar front facing. But so it didn't make sense to me. I'm like, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah.
Because that's really no. I mean, really, you were bleeding from the face, and they're like, "No, you can't go home." And then when you did, they fired you the next day. That doesn't really make any sense.
Yeah.
No,
So,
because then you come back with a doctor's note and say, like, you
right,
fired me unjustly.
Exactly.
right. Nope. He
Labor
does his
labor
job wrong.
standards are there for a reason.
Yep. He had scabs or something on his face. Ugh. Rug related. That's probably the answer. But yeah, it's just but oh my God, that Ryan, I couldn't. I was like, oh,
And
dude.
when he was getting ready to end his live last night, he just kept cursing on the
Oh,
haters, and just like every word that came
Really?
out of his mouth was the F word and
That's not
everyone's
go
surprising.
fault. It's
go suck a
everyone. Yeah, it's
you know
our
what.
fault for thinking he's a piece of crap because he is one. Because he
And
showed himself.
he was really adamant at saying, if you want to believe them, it's like, no, not believe them. It's what you said. It's what you did. It's what we
Exactly.
heard from your mouth, buddy.
Why do we
Exactly.
think that we didn't hear him freaking out when Gypsy, when he was like, when he was caught saying what he really said and he was freaking out over it? Why doesn't he think we heard that? He's like, you guys didn't hear that when I was freaking out. Yes, we did. Stop telling us we
I
didn't hear
know. He
what we
thinks that we're
heard.
like that just because like only a certain part was played on TikTok. So the whole thing is on YouTube, bro. Like,
All there.
relax.
It's
Oh,
all
and the
there.
haters, they don't play our good conversations. Dude, we've heard enough of your conversation, and I have not heard one
No,
conversation yet where you're not been vile in some way or another.
when you're not being absolutely vile, you're doing this.
It's so gross.
And we don't want to hear that. No one wants to sit through that.
I know. All the kisses, the mwah, 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 bro. Chill.
But also, what was wrong with him? I mean, I don't believe he was totally sober because
No, yeah. Some of them he was talking really like slow and like, yeah, it was not fun to listen to.
I, ladies, if a guy was constantly doing that on the phone, wouldn't you be like, you know what? I can't. What are you doing? I'd be like, what are you doing? Are you okay over there?
Also,
I would have
Gypsy's
hung up
laugh.
the
I can't
phone and
stand her
never
fucking
picked it up
laugh.
again, like
I
with
would have
him
said,
a
he's like,
long time ago.
why are you constantly moaning? Are you okay? Are you in
Right?
pain? Yeah, he does sound constipated. I thought of that. He's always, he's like, ugh, ugh. It sounds constipated. Oh, he's just so, I couldn't believe it. Usually I can't watch, I used to never be able to watch his lives, but now they've become more interesting. I would never watch him while he was actually live. I'd wait for like a Rennell video. And now it's just fascinating because of his delusion, because of his absolute delusion. Oh, by the way, talking about drooling, this is totally off the subject. I have like,
So here's what we're gonna do, because like this is what I did.
I'm
Like, if you're
listening.
gonna gift him corn. Just flood his thing with corn.
I'm
And
not
like,
gonna gift him anything. I don't even go to his lives.
no, I gifted him twice with like a couple corn, but I don't think he got the reference. Corn, his corn is for
Yeah,
something
he's
else.
not that bright.
No, I don't think he was getting the reference, so maybe it's a waste of time. And I applauded it once when he said, I got a violation." So like, applause, applause. But I don't think he got that either, but I got it. So I spent 4 coins on him last night. Ugh, what a waste of pennies. 4 cents.
Right?
It's less than that. Like each one is like worth half a cent that he gets anyway.
Yeah, that's true. But that's the only time I've ever gifted him. I've never followed the dude.
Yeah.
Never.
A coin on TikTok is a third of a penny. So it takes 3 coins to make
Yeah.
a penny.
I know it's like dirt
Give him
cheap.
one. I wouldn't give him a third of a penny. I would not give him a third of a penny. I wouldn't give Gypsy a third of a penny. I wouldn't do any of that, because they just don't deserve it, man. I don't. They don't deserve good people's hard-earned money, and for existing and being vile human beings. I mean, I don't think anybody,
And
just
those poor randoms that like got suckered into battle with him, they were getting slammed with bad comments. Like the
well,
guy's
as they
got
should.
bad juju. Like
But they should, because people, they need to know. These are not just people. These aren't just people who are haters. We're responding to an absolutely vile, disgusting human being.
he better start putting out those job applications, get himself a job like incognito, like online, like doing data entry or something. Like
He
he
could do
can't go
something
out
like
in the
that.
real world.
He
Yeah,
should and could
Someone,
do something like that.
but he could. He's
someone
not that.
apparently doxed him yesterday too.
Well, that would be easy. I mean, we know where he lives, and he's
Yeah.
not. I mean, come on, it's pretty easy. I've never looked because I just don't care. But I would. I mean, he's easy to find. I'm sure. Brian Anderson, just like Charles, Louisiana. We know
And
where.
he's got like some bad karma coming for him because I know like he's been mandatory reporters have been reporting him to CPS, to
That's
the
another thing.
police. Like for real.
Hide, brother. Don't stop making this worse. You are making. He thinks somehow that coming on and defending himself this way is going to make things better. And I was saying to Haiti, I don't know if you guys were here. It's like he also somehow thinks, in this little weird community we have, something happens every day that is a scandal for a day, and then something else happens and we move on. We forget about it, right? Haiti and I were being targeted at one point. I'm like, you know what? We just need to wait this out for 12 hours. And we did, and it's fine. And it went away. This isn't going away. This isn't one of those things, Ryan.
No.
Okay, this isn't just a online controversy for a second. It's real. It's there. It's recorded. It's all the way on YouTube. I mean, again, 1980s millennial doing the Lord's work. Oh, I felt so sorry for her yesterday. I don't know if you were watching her live. Oh, she's a big Dolly Parton fan. So thank you.
Her and Into the Weeds both doing a lot.
Yeah, and they so she had to
Oh,
end
thanks.
the
No
live.
time for stupidity.
Yeah.
I must admit I am a Dolly
Hey,
fan
Becca.
myself. I have
Me
been to
too.
Dollywood. I've had the Dolly
I
experience.
loved her. She was
Yeah, R.I.P. So
was
sad. You see how many cities lit up all their stuff pink? So cute.
Oh,
I saw that the Times Square last night. It was beautiful.
Yeah, a bunch of states did it. Yeah.
God, I mean, every public library in America should thank her. She provided so many books for public libraries. She donated money for the vaccine. She was just a humanitarian and activist more than anybody realized. And she had such a great sense of humor about herself. She never took herself seriously. It was just, I don't know. And I love that, people, were like, oh, was she a feminist icon? I think she is because, hey, it's about choice to me. And if she was comfortable looking the way she looked, awesome. And she owned it.
She was so humble. I remember her telling stories about her childhood and being in the bed with all her brothers and sisters. She said, they might have peed on you, but at least you got warm.
Exactly. Yeah. I saw a clip of her this morning on our local news. They did like her tribute thing and talking about like how she grew up so poor, and it was like the song Coat of Many Colors. Her mother used to make her clothes.
Oh yeah, they had 10 kids.
Right.
Everybody clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Provincetown here in Massachusetts. That's at the on the Cape. It's the very tip of Massachusetts has that hook, and it's the last part. You can't go any further in Massachusetts. It's Provincetown, and it's been a long-standing place where the LGBTQIA community has been going for generations, and a lot of people who live there are in that community. So they were really affected, but everybody came out with, Dolly shirts and, it became unofficial Dolly Day. They really rallied. It was kind of like when, I know when Judy Garland died, it was like on Fire Island. People, it was devastating. So yeah, she was an icon and a she was so just I mean again, and she did things so quietly, and they were. I mean, again, the library stuff for me is
She
everything.
was never a look at me girl. She just did things because it was the right thing to do.
Yeah, and she was comfortable in how she looked and how she felt. So how she dressed. I don't care how people dress. It's like if that's how you're comfortable, you do it. I mean, there's this. And she remember. I will never forget one time she goes. It takes a lot of money to look this cheap.
She's wonderful.
Oh, that was great. So yeah, I felt bad for 1980s millennial because she just had to stop her live. But that girl is doing the Lord's work.
Yeah,
Oh
why'd she
my!
have to stop it?
Because Dolly Parton died, and
Um,
she just like we were just like, oh my God, Dolly Parton died, and she was like, what? Wait, what? And she was like, guys, I gotta go, and just I felt so bad.
yeah.
Sweetheart, and God, she is doing the Lord's work. The
Does
Lord.
anybody know? Fancy put out a video yesterday of a sunshine request. Now, it doesn't say on the document what it was, but apparently she got something yesterday or the day before. Does anybody know what that is?
No. I thought wasn't she doing something regarding like the Nick phone calls, or am I thinking of something
That's
else?
what I know. I did the sunshine request for the Nick's phone
Oh,
calls.
you did. Okay.
Yeah. I'm just wondering if she did as well.
I don't know. I
I
don't know.
heard she was going to, but I don't know if she actually did.
I'd say that that's what it is.
Are you who messaged me and told me you were doing that?
Yep.
Okay, I
Yeah.
thought so, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, back. Yeah, no, it's crazy. It is crazy town, and I cannot believe that. Again, I can't believe these people are real life. I can't believe that I would have never believed. Never believed.
So, Nicole, like so much about exercising. It's been your life for so long. What did you think about how Gypsy was exercising? How was she looking?
Oh, Nicole already made fun of it.
Here's the thing. I will never, anybody starting out, I love actually the people who I talk to the most. We have our athletes who come in and are already established, and I can talk to them because I've been doing it for a long time too. But I love the people who are just starting out because it's fun to work with them and to know that they don't have to it shouldn't be a punishment. It should be about whatever. I could go on and on. However, first of all, do you think she's really going to stick to a exercise regimen?
Absolutely not. There's no
Stuck to
way.
anything.
No way,
She planned murdering her
Jose.
mom. She planned murdering her mom. Followed through with that. What else has she followed through with?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Because I saw a picture of like her and Mia side by side, and just like seeing like Mia's stance, like you can tell that like Mia's got like an athletic background because like she's got the posture right, where Gypsy looks like she's slouching, her arms aren't positioned right, in my opinion. Like where she was like how she was bending. I mean, she didn't look right to me.
When she did what's called a compound, so that's like two moves at once, and that is she lunged while I tried to do it without weights because I'm like, I'm gonna kill my back if I try to do it like her. I did. She did. I don't want to. She did this thing where she lunged forward and went back, and I'm like, oh my God, you need to tuck your hips, engage your core, lunge. If anything, lean a little forward. She was leaning back, and I'm like, her back is going to be blown out by the time she's 37 years old if she doesn't stop that. And that's just what I said about her. If she wants to work out, she needs to start seeing a physical therapist first.
Or at least get like some kind of trainer to work with her. I mean,
Anything because she doesn't know, and she also has low muscle tone due to her
I
micro.
used to
she's
go
gonna
to a
injure
trainer. I
herself. I
didn't
was
like it.
thinking because like I've done like some exercise and done athletics before, and I was thinking, no, no, she's not doing it right.
I don't like
No.
going to a trainer though. I don't want to like yell somebody pay somebody to yell at me. Like, no thanks,
Well, no, there's some good trainers, but again, physical therapy. She does not have the muscle tone that a regular 35-year-old would have. It's low, so
Yeah.
she needs to know how to training tips with a Peloton coach. Ask for advice on form. she needs to learn. She needs like remedial gym first. She can't just show up and walk slowly on a. And it's funny. My company owns the treadmill that she was on. We own that company. I was like, get her off, get her off, get her off. We don't want her representing. But no, it was ridiculous. And it was just another distraction. It's like, Gypsy, we are not forgetting. Stop doing this. Stop it.
You know
We are,
what got me in shape really fast, but I don't do it anymore, was the kettlebell.
oh,
The
kettlebells?
Yeah, the kettlebell, yeah. Like that really will whip you into shape fast.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it's
that's a hard workout, man. That like
very hard, and you have to be careful because people do this with their wrists. Do you see that? Like
yeah.
that, you got to be like this. So that's why you have to start. You have to start somewhat. You know, you can't start very heavy because this is just gonna. Woo! This is not gonna be good. Got to start up here. And you know, with me, it's funny. I actually. So Mia is doing those wedding arms. So I googled it and I did it to see because we have 10-minute lightweight upper body, and it was quite easy. And I'm not dissing her, but I keep saying, I'm like, if you really want that definition, girl, you gotta lift heavy weights. This because when your arms are just up for a long period of time, that's muscle fatigue. You want time under tension, which is actually using the muscles, not just wearing them out. But that's the, you know, but at least she's doing it and she's sticking to it.
And that's
She
why
does
she
that.
needs to get like a trainer, because if I didn't get through a trainer, I would never have learned how to use it
But
properly and learn the different exercises.
she doesn't want to do it. She's too lazy. Working out takes a lot of work. That's why they call it that. Even though it doesn't, you know, again, it shouldn't be hard at the beginning. It should be comfortable, and you just need to get into a routine, and then you go from there. But she can't stick to anything. The only reason she graduated from high school because she was in prison. She had to go. You know, if it was up to her to get a high school diploma, she would never do it.
I bet she didn't even know how to tell time. Like she's
On a
talking like
clock
second
or on a
grade. She
regular.
probably didn't even know like how to tell time. Like, but she could certainly read. Like she was reading like everything.
Yeah. And another thing that also, I mean, I'm sorry, but humping someone's leg when they're not aware is sexual assault.
100%.
Who was she humping?
Her
Her
mother's
mother,
leg.
I
Edie.
didn't hear that. Why would she do that?
When she used to, well, they were doing like, and she's so gross. It was like they were playing, you know, which one have I never done, or you know, and she goes, tasted my own period blood. Ugh. She goes, or maybe when I was like 5, or you know, whatever, and I used to sleep with my mom, I might have humped her leg. And
Weird. How did her mom not notice? What the fuck?
well, she might have been passed out. I don't know, but it's
But
like,
I feel like I would notice something like that.
yeah, I don't know,
That's
Let me
because
see.
really strange.
Or maybe because she was so little, her mom didn't think like that's what she was doing. I don't know.
right, I don't know, but it was, but that to
The
me, that's
fuck?
also sexual assault. Like you're taking advantage of somebody who's not. You're not. She's not willing, or she can't consent to what she's not.
Something must have happened to her because, like, I didn't
Wrong.
even think a 5-year-old knows about such things.
They can. I mean, it's you know, because they don't really even know it's sexual. They just know that it somehow feels good, if that's okay. I didn't know what to think about her grandfather, that whole story, because you know, you want to believe somebody when they make that kind of accusation, but it is Gypsy. And now, because he said she was the one who went to touch him, I kind of believe it now. You know, I kind of believe it now.
I don't believe he did anything to her.
I don't think so. I think because she was that, if she was doing that to her mom that young, okay.
Well, she also accused one of her cellmates as
Right,
well.
right.
And who's the other person? There was 3 of them.
Oh, she's constantly, it's every, you know, she's always the victim of somebody else, and she makes it up and like could ruin people's lives. But she doesn't care. It's her. It's about her. No one else in this world exists except her and her feelings. Same with Ryan. I mean, they need to get back together. They are perfect together. They were made for each other.
Exactly.
I mean, they're both just vile.
I gotta jump down. I gotta get back to work.
Yeah. Oh no, no problem. I'm gonna get off in a little bit here because I gotta go. Yeah, in 5 minutes. I have to.
Thanks for
Oh,
letting me
absolutely.
up, and
Fine.
everybody have a good day, and thanks for the gifts.
Yes. Thank you. You know, bye. Yeah, I'm gonna get off in 5 minutes because I have to get ready for work. Um, and Starlight's going live at what time?
Is she?
Yeah. Let me
Oh
see.
damn. I'll
I know.
try to make it.
Let's see. I'll try to listen as much as I can, but 12:30
You're
our
gonna be at work, right?
yeah, it's gonna be 12:30 our time Haiti and 11:30 Central. Um, yeah, she goes at that's usually her time that she
Wait, what
goes.
time did you say our time?
12:30.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be at work. But
Yeah.
Gypsy Exposed, the Prison Calls, episode 578. Um, it's never ending. It is never ending, and it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse and worse. Just when you don't think it could get any worse, just when you think, oh, that you can't go any lower than this. They said she was hyper. Yeah, I mean, I think she admits she was hypersexual when she was,
I'm pretty sure it's part of her chromosome thing.
I think it is. I think it is.
Yeah.
It's just, oh my God, it is
Yeah,
like
it must be because I have a hard time believing that young children, like you said, maybe because it feels good and they don't know what they're doing. Because, like,
Does it feel
I
good
just
that
don't
young
think
though?
that young
I've
kids think
heard
like
that
that.
from other people. No, I've heard that from other people. They're like, oh, I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't know it was even a sexual thing. So I've heard that it is possible, but I mean, the other story she tells, it's not that far, out of reach. I mean, the dolls, and then using inanimate objects. I said that to Starlight. I was like, God, no inanimate object is safe around her.
For real though. No fucking food either, apparently.
Food. Yeah, it's like the people who are attracted to inanimate objects. Yeah. She won't let people who get a married the Eiffel Tower. What was that noise, baby?
Oh, sorry. I'm like looking for something. Not find. I'm looking for my fucking my health insurance card. I cannot find it.
Oh, I hate that. They'll send you
I know. So I'm
You
like
don't have a digital one? You don't
tearing
have a
everything
digital one?
apart, looking for it.
You
What?
can get a digital one.
I know. I tried to go online and it like wasn't working. So
I have a wallet and it has all my medical cards in it.
yeah, I have like an extra one, but I guess I took the extra one like last time I couldn't find it. So now I don't know. I guess I lost both of them. I don't know.
I do that all the time. It's like, yeah, you put it in, whatever you're wearing, you just like slide it in your pocket or something, and then it's gone.
Yeah, I'll find it, but it just I'm gonna have to destroy stuff first.
My new one should be all right. Oh, I should see if I can get a digital one, but my new insurance doesn't start until September 1st, and which is great. It's not my tooth, it's my gum. I think it might just be a dental sore. It's all the way up here, and it's fine during the day, but at night I used Orajel, and by the way, I didn't drool. Isn't that funny?
Cool.
I was like, I was like, oh, I have Orajel, great. So I put it on a little Q-tip.
Well, it only makes you. I think they said it only makes you drool like the first 15 minutes or something. So unless her mom was putting it on her like immediately before she went in the room.
That is like such malarkey. Like, seriously.
It totally is. I was like, I used it. I'm like, oh, Orajel, the stuff that made the reason why. Oh, yeah, I think Dreamer thinks that. She's like, she can't because that's hey Apple. Sorry, I'm getting off in a second. But she said, like Dreamer's like her mother did that to her. I wonder if Dreamer thinks that Gypsy doesn't have any salivary glands left.
She probably does. She believes everything.
She believes every day. If it's pro Gypsy, she believes it, and she is wild. That one.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think because no one over there is talking. Have you noticed? No one is.
Yeah. What else? Good.
What can they say? Like, they can't.
I know. At this point, I mean, I wouldn't know what to do. Honestly, if this was, I mean, I would take time off. I mean, at least they're not, out there defending.
And like Ryan's argument, like everybody said that word at least once in their life, even to say that, like they're not, like they're saying that they're not that. It's like, dude, that's not an argument. No.
And Ryan said it's just a word. No, brother, no, it's not just a word.
And you did more than just say that word. You gave living examples of how you live your life. You don't go in pools with them. You don't want to live near them. You don't want your kids to go to school with
You don't
them.
want to teach them. You
You don't want
know,
to date them. And then he's
Right.
telling a story. Oh, there's a neighbor of mine. She's gorgeous. Like my dog likes her. Like, dude, there's no saving grace. Leave that woman alone.
Right. Well, he before I leave, he pointed out, when he was talking about people who are biracial, and men who are biracial are black, women who are biracial are white. In his mind,
He said that.
he said that, and
What
then
an
he
idiot.
said, yeah, look at Beyonce. Beyonce is not
I know,
biracial.
she's not mixed, she's black.
You idiot! But he doesn't. He's thinking. He had to think of who he finds an attractive black woman. He had to think of somebody
He's
because
an
she must
idiot.
be part white. She must have white in her if she's actually attract. I mean, what a dickhead! I mean, oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my
He's
god!
so ignorant.
So ignorant. And how can he be a history major and not know what Thanksgiving was?
That's just embarrassing. How could he think that fucking carrots grow off of trees?
Or he didn't know where the city of Prague was. He thought it was in Poland. It's like, bro, it's in the Czech Republic.
What? I mean, I'm bad at geography, but come on.
Oh my god! All right, guys, I'm sorry. I have to jump down because I got to get ready for work. Oh
All right.
yeah, I got ready for work. But I will see you guys later. I'll be on the streets.
All right.
I don't expect being busy today. Tomorrow it will be. But all right, guys.
Have
Thank
a
you.
good one.
All right.
Thanks,
Yes.
Nicole.
Later.
Thank you.
I'll see you in the next live, Haiti.
Yeah, you too. Bye.
Bye.